Here you'll find your monthly and weekly connections. So this is the place you come to manage at a glance the connections you've decided are a high priority for you to build connections with. So if you haven't already, please look at the video that I uploaded for your little black book of contacts, because that'll explain how to populate your little black book of contacts. Your little black book of contacts will automatically populate what you see here. So this is your temperature view of your monthly connections. What I like to do is at the beginning of every month, I identify 10 to 15 cold contacts, 1 to 5 warm contacts, and 1 to 3 hot contacts that I want to be able to nurture over the course of the month. And every week, at the beginning of the week, I both identify and reassess those 15 to 20 contacts that I've identified. Okay, so this is what you'll see. So you'll see more so about 10 to 20, 10 to 15 contacts, depending on how many you want to focus on nurturing over the course of a month, already populated down here because you will have identified them as a hot priority by putting three fire signs in their contact cards. So as you can see here, these are my hot plus contacts, these are my hot contacts, these are my warm contacts, and my cold contacts. My hot plus contacts, as we've mentioned, are people that we've built such a strong relationship with them that they are now there for us to be able to ask a favor of. So whether that's a connection to somebody, whether it's a testimonial, whatever that thing is that we now have the opportunity to ask because we've built that type of relationship with them. We've invested the time. Our hot prospects are people that we now really want to reach out to, invite them to events, really solidify our relationships, ideally in person, flesh to flesh. And you can see here that the contact card is pretty much visible. So we've got the name of the contact, we've got their photo, the company that they work with, and then we've got some uncommon commonalities as well as notables. So the notable is they collect thumbtacks. The uncommon commonality is they also grew up in Peterborough, which is where we grew up. We can see that they're a hot priority, and we can also see that our to-do, or the thing that we want to be able to do with them, is to engage with more of his content, specifically his blog posts. Okay. We've got our warm contacts. You can see that in addition to this contact card that you can see, you've got an easy link to their Facebook page, their Instagram, and their LinkedIn. And you can also see some notes here. So you can see here that on the 15th, I shared his post about trying to find a VA to my following on Facebook, and I sent him the name of somebody that I thought would be a possible VA connection for him. So all of the notes associated with that content are also included here. And then we've got our cold contacts. Jim, you can see we don't have a photo of, and Jacqueline, we do have a photo of, and we can see some very quick things, but we don't know enough about them right now to fill out their uncommon commonalities and their notables. So that's one way of viewing your contacts. The other way is you can now hone in specifically on days of the week. So you've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and in their individual contact cards, you can actually assign them to a day of the week. And this just reminds you, if today's Monday, that I wanted to reach out to Bob Smith. Tuesday, I wanted to reach out to Jim and Sally. Wednesday, I wanted to reach out to James. Thursday, I wanted to reach out to Jacqueline. So whether that's reaching out to them or whether it's actually engaging with their stuff. So really great way at a glance of just keeping note of who your biggest priorities are for this month and this week.